Sabar kan?
Basically, patutnya saya duduk sebelah saya. Tak, I know, tapi duduk sebelah dia, senang. Okay, now this is basically something. Tolong. I currently don't like when things fighting back. Even this thing, benda yang murah ni, is fighting me back. Okay, now currently in terms of here, we are looking at some simple model. Very simple model, very cheap model. If you want, you can basically pay me back for everything. Okay, 180 per person. It's going to be worth more than that. Okay, now I'm going to put this here. This here. This here. This here. This here. And this here, and then I'm going to put this. I'm not sure. Online, those people who are online, please check with me. Which one is in the middle? San Diego, Dallas, Miami. Which one is in the middle? Comment inside the chat. Miami is in the middle. So Miami is in the middle. San Diego kat mana? It's not according to the organizational chart, it's according to the map. This is according to the map. Where is Miami? San Diego belah mana, Dallas belah mana? Someone please check for me. Okay.
Come on, check.
Anyone here got stapler? Stapler. Boleh lah. Okay. Take that. Okay. Now, so Miami is in the middle. Dallas and San Diego kat mana? Which way? Okay, if Miami is in the middle, Dallas and San Diego, where should I put? Dallas middle.
Miami bawah. San Diego.
San Diego. Okay.
Masuk YouTube.
Dallas middle. Sorry.
Miami. Sini. Okay, let's say I put 100% on this. If this is wrong, it's not my fault. Okay, currently this is how GBI looks like. Okay, what does those box represent is basically the HQ, the headquarters. This 2 is headquarters. This 3 is their plant. What is plant? Factory, warehouse, production line. Depends on its function. Because currently in terms of here, it could also represent as 3. It could be for sales. It could be for not Dallas. Dallas. It's for production, for purchasing. San Diego is for selling. San Diego and Miami is for selling, is for purchasing. 2 functions. But this 2 is not producing bicycle. Just to make sure that everyone understands, each location has their own function. Germany, currently in terms of Germany, I only have 1 box. I don't have another 2 box. Why? Because currently we are not focusing here. We are focusing this part here. So, clear? This is factories. Okay, HQ could be here, could be here, could be here. But currently in terms of here, I'm just representing there is 1 HQ in US, 1 HQ in Germany. 3 different locations. There is a reason why this and this is being put separately, bukan satu je. Okay, now how big is US? Very big.
Yes.
Square foot? Not sure. Okay, so San Diego will handle sales for this side. Miami will handle sales for that side. So this is how GBI is being structured. Now, this thing here, it's not a bicycle, but this is the next close thing. Okay, work, please work. Okay, ni tadi doesn't represent anything. It's there, but it's not representing anything. So, oh, ada tongkat. Very good. The extra things, and then we have these two things. Where is just now the screwdriver? Just now, it represents something. Okay, not really helpful, but it represents something. Now, this part here, this is the part where we can imagine it as the end product. Okay, we're supposed to be producing bicycle, but this is a looks like a bicycle. Okay, so this is what the end product of GBI. But we are not just selling that. We are also for GBI, they're going to sell accessories. Okay, now accessories, trading goods. Now, trading goods can only interact with customers. Because currently, you are buying it, you are rebranding it, and then you're going to sell it. Okay. This is not a trading good. This is not. This is just now inside the system, inside our presentation, this is being called
Semi-finished.
I'm guessing it's semi-finished goods.
Semi-finished.
Semi-finished goods. Raw material. Okay, let's say for example, this one I'm going to go near the camera sekejap. Raw material could be the handlebar, could be the chain, could be the tongkat.
Part of
Not involved. The brake kit, those are raw material. Raw material will be assembled so that it could become your
bicycle.
end product. End product is being called apa just now? Yes.
Finished.
Thank you for answering. Finished goods.
Finished goods.
It's being called finished goods. This is considered as semi-finished goods. But saya tak ada example of trading goods. For example, nanti kalau ikutkan nanti, you will learn trading goods, elbow pad. Everyone know what is elbow pad?
Gas.
Knee pad.
Safety.
Okay. Helmet. Water bottle. And then one that you're going to be involved with is chain lock. You know what is chain lock? So that you can lock your bicycle in one place, so that people won't steal your bike. Okay, chain lock Kalau ikutkan waktu kat asrama tu, saya pernah lock saya punya slipper. Don't laugh, I know some of you do that.
No.
You don't sit in asrama then.
Nobody do that.
Nobody does that.
Nobody does that.
Lepas awak hilang 10 slipper, you know what will happen. Okay, now there is also something. This is what I'm going to focus with. This is a tool for assembly, or basically this is a part of your factory assembly for you to produce something. Let's say for example you have a top screw, or basically if you are familiar with those tires shop, they have this gun to pull up the nuts or anything. Okay, that is also one part that you need to keep track inside your company. Basically, it's being called under the part of asset management. Okay, you have company asset, but you need to make sure that that asset is in good condition. Still need to be managed. Now, belum. What are these then? Anyone here would like to have a guess? Yes, it's when you want to declare as asset, depends. I don't think company will have this asset. This, maybe. No, no, no. This could be an asset. But currently in terms of here, just to highlight, those four are basically transportation for your goods. Okay, so let's say for example, let's talk about the most common and the most cheapest. This thing. Okay, no matter 1 ton, 5 tons, 18 wheelers, depend. This is the normal mode of transporting goods
Yes.
from one location to another location. Okay, common, but it has its limitation, right? You see this?
Yes.
Okay, imagine there is water around here. Okay. So this is why we have different modes of transportation. Currently, that is the most common. Second, this one not so much, because this is in terms of if either you have tracks or not. Let's say for example, this is the track, and then you have basically this location. You have the perfect transport for goods from one location to another location. Okay. Now, this one will help you to move items from one to another based on location. You can also do this, you can also do that, but depending on what facility that you have. Now, in terms of here, oh, one more. This one is from here to there, because currently
Cross.
you need some sort of liquid around here. Just to be clear, can this thing, okay, maybe there are some river around here, but that's not the point. The point is this. You need to transport from here to here, depending. This is depending, because currently we are not talking too much around about that. This is beyond our control. Now, moving back here, from 1, 2, 3, you're not fighting in there. I'm going to put you this way. From those 4, which one is much more controllable by the company, by GBI? Which one is the most easiest to control? Lorry. Right. Why? What do you need to rely on? Roads, drivers, time slots. Only that. But for this two, you already have predefined schedule. So you need to abide to those schedule. So the most popular mode of transportation for goods is basically Scania. Okay, Scania, okay, lorry, okay. Now, we need to represent 2 more items. I need 2 human beings, one on this side, one on this side. Sini seorang diri.
Cepat masuk YouTube eh.
Anyone?
Masuk YouTube, masuk YouTube.
Yes? Yes, sini lah.
Main lagi.
Okay. Sana kejap. Okay, now. I don't have any. Okay, I have label. One moment.
Dahi dah.
Tunjuk kat kamera. Okay, now those of you who are online, can you see the words that is being no, this one.
Customer. Cakap dahi.
Now these 2 here, we have
Vendor.
customer. Betul, customer, bukan client. Customer and vendor. Now, this 2 is also going to be involved with this company, GBI. Why? Because we produce bikes. But what happens after you produce bike? You need to sell it. Why do you need to sell it?
To get income.
For profit. Why do you need profit? Because you need the money to basically innovate. You need to invest back. That is how. Okay. Other than getting rich, right? Okay. So bicycles will be sell to the
Cust.
From vendor to customer.
which one? Make up your mind.
Vendor.
Bicycle will be sell to the customer. Okay.
Habis.
Customer, you sell bicycle to customer. Then what about vendor? Vendor is going to they are going to be selling stuff to you. Okay, now this one I need to make clear. Vendor and customer. If I were to sell bicycle to a customer, that makes me a vendor, right? I am a GBI, but currently I'm not just a vendor. I'm also a customer. Why? Let's say for example, buruk siku. This is not the customer selling me back. I'm just ambil balik je. Okay, customer boleh duduk dah. Now, for vendor, let's say for example, I have a bike, but then I cannot produce a bike anymore. Why? Because currently I don't have any. Let's say for example, this dah habis. This dah habis. So where should I get it?
Vendor.
So vendor, let's say for example, they have this thing.
Jual. Oh my
So
god.
need to pay. Sekejap, sekejap. Tak payah saya tadi.
Ha?
Tak payah saya. So basically, this is how it works. Sometimes your company will become the vendor, sometimes your company will become the customer. Depending on this situation. If you're selling, then you are vendor. If you are buying, then you are
Customer.
And also in terms of here, just now, selling can only be done by this one and this one. Me, this one doesn't sell. Just to be clear, why? Because we already specified these two just selling. But bicycle does not being produced here or there. No. Bicycle is being produced sometime. Okay, kagum kejap. I didn't notice the tires are. They have literal suspension. Mr.
Mountain
Toy
bike.
put. Okay, so bicycles are being produced here in Dallas. And from there, it will be transported to both San Diego and Miami. For why? Because you need to sell it. Okay. So, setakat ni, daripada apa yang awak lihat kat sini, any question? Faham tak mengapa ada 3 lokasi ni? Do you understand why are those 3 locations there?
Yes.
Okay, now I'm waiting for question. One question. I'm still waiting. Anyone here would have that question? Tapi kalau tak, I will explain it later. I mentioned about selling. Only those 2. But I didn't mention about something else. Okay, question? Yes, it's about buying. But what does the question is? Selling can be done by these 2 locations. Buying, which location can buy? 1, 2, 3. 3 locations can buy. When I mention this thing, this info, which means that when you do the business process later, there are certain functions can run on certain locations, some of it no. Just to be clear on that. Tapi itu je lah soalan yang saya tunggu. Basically. where does selling, not selling, where does buying occurs? Kat mana boleh berlaku penjualan? 1, 2, 3. Selling 1, 2. But then this one produce
Why?
bicycle. Produce? No. Produce? No. So that is the part that I would like to highlight through this very cheap model. Okay. From the online, any question?
Sikit-sikit Aisyah.
Any question from the online part?
Aisyah sikit-sikit.
If there is question, just put it inside the chat. Okay. Okay, so basically that is all. Can stop recording.